Zelensky is going to have an empty town, ghost town, razed buildings. What's the point in winning the war like that? Detrimental fall of Ukraine. Vladimir Putin, the Russian premier, will not have come inside. If he has not gone into NATO, the enemies will not be outside, the enemy will be first there inside. After seeing his horoscope, I was really astonished. Zelensky. Many astrologers always comment that you cannot predict anyone's horoscope based on date of birth. My teacher always said it is not that way. A great astrologer, a real mastercraft man will know how to read the horoscope. So based on his date of birth, which is 25th January 1978, I am going to do a complete analysis. If you see in his horoscope, Saturn is in Simha, Lagna Lord is in 6th house, which along with the Venus, which means the entire process of his thinking will be starting with a good intention. It will move to the point of lot of negativity, opposition, and it will not be very useful to others. It will be on a very short-sighted approach and can lead into lot of problems for him. That is what is meaning as Lagna Lord in the 6th house. The enemies will not be outside, the enemy will be first there inside, which in turn will attract the outside enemy. It is true, if he has not gone into NATO and taken or signed an agreement with NATO, the Vladimir Putin, the Russian premier, will not have come inside. Now his thoughts, his action, now action we take it later, his thoughts has led to the detrimental fall of Ukraine. Why I am saying it's detrimental fall? If you see, Zelensky is winning the war, which is of the place completely battered and shattered and the empty towns. Now, will Ukraine have the strength to build? If you see in the World War II, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, still they have not got rebuilt, and it has taken almost 30 to 40 years of hard work to build that city. Now it's the same. Zelensky is going to have an empty town, ghost town, razed buildings, villages and cities and towns no more available there. People finding it too difficult to live itself. What's the point in winning the war like that? Now, if you check his horoscope, another point to notice, Mars is in 12th house along with the moon, which means 4th and 9th Lord is in 12th house. So, whenever he is there, there will be a complete destruction of the place. Unless the destruction happens, he's not going to be happy. And me telling he's not going to be happy doesn't mean that he's a bad person. It's just you have to understand, planets have more say than the people's mind than anything else. And best part of the horoscope is Mercury and Jupiter exchange, which is 5th and 11th Lord exchange. So he has attained the premiership at a very young age. He introduced lot of new things. He pushed Ukraine to a next level at a very short period of time. One of my friend and rather a very distant colleague, she was telling that lot of Western people have invested in Ukraine, and it has the best of the research labs and best of the whatever the chemical factories, industries, all the best, the latest, and the growth has been phenomenal. Their contribution in terms of food items which they are exporting to every part of the world is phenomenal. That is what is Jupiter and Mercury exchange, and he has real gift of gab, talking and inspiring people to fight for Ukraine. So after seeing his horoscope, I was really astonished. Still I feel wherever you're born, whichever place you're born, be it Hindu, Muslim, Christian, whatever it is, simply your horoscope, the planetary position will have more say than your education, where you're brought up, what you are. So if you like the video, share the video and kindly tune and stay tuned and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.